Of course, Pepecoin is going to drop another zero. In fact, it almost did it last night. This wouldn't be a surprising thing to most people, I would think, because at one point, the Pepe meme coin was a lot higher. And at the end of the day, we are talking about the number one meme coin coming out of the 2021 aftermath bear market. Once we hit our bear market in 2022 and started to recover in 2023 into 2024, when Pepecoin came out, this thing melted everybody's faces. There was a few others. There was Bonk. There was random coins that popped off here and there. And then we had a whole Solana meme coin craze where we had Dog with Hat and Mog and all these other things. But Pepe is on Ethereum. And well, I am more bullish on Solana than I am Ethereum. I am more bullish on Pepe than I am on Bonk or Dog with Hat or some of those others, because at the end of the day, Ethereum is still the second largest blockchain out there, and though it may get flipped in the future, I want you guys to think about this. There are so many competing projects on Solana. How many big meme coins are there on Ethereum? You could make an argument here in the comment section, and I urge you to do it. You know, oh, there's a ton. There's Turbo and Wojak and whatever. You know, those are not coins that I like or love or any of that. Those are some that I've heard people talk about. I don't think by any means they're the biggest. But Pepe is, and there's no doubt about it. I don't think anybody could make the argument that there's any coin that's bigger than Pepe on Ethereum when it comes to meme coin relevance. So yeah, Pepe is going to drop a zero. Right now, Bitcoin's back above 90K. We're probably going to test 100K again, guys. And Pepe got almost up to dropping another zero here recently. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. Do me a favor, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel. I want to give you guys a little Pepe update here. I am on my, well, I just got to the golf course. I'm doing a little bit of golfing this morning, but I wanted to record a video for you guys to talk a little bit about this, because the price action for Pepe has been really nicely recovering right now. And a matter of fact, if you look at the price of Pepecoin versus Bitcoin, what you're going to see is it's actually strongly recovering compared to a lot of other meme coins, some of the ones that I just mentioned and some that I haven't. At the end of the day, I think a lot of people forget what the potential for a Pepe could really be, because when you go back to the 2020-21, that's a lot of 2020s. When you go back to the 2021 bull market and you look at the price performance of Dogecoin, which is a great example of Dogecoin versus Bitcoin, you'll see that it was incredibly strong when? Specifically during altcoin season. So long as we get an altcoin season, that is not just the time when Dogecoin pumps. That's the times when altcoin pumps. And I think a lot of people forget that Dogecoin did go to $88 billion, and it's not going to be the only meme coin to do so. There are no guarantees that Pepe is going to go to $88 billion, and I've talked about $100 billion market cap being possible for Pepe. And one of the reasons that I say that is because whether you love him or hate him, Elon Musk is touching it. He talks about Pepeus Maximus. He likes Pepecoin. He's going to launch an everything app on his platform X, and he might integrate Dogecoin and Pepe payments. These things are exciting, and there's a lot ahead. Pepe has some other things as well going for it from a cultural perspective for crypto, frog versus the dog. There's a lot of things going on. It was canceled from Coinbase, and then people kind of got all heated up about that. There's a lot of things going on, but again, Pepe's going to drop another zero. I mean, it almost did it last night. Is it going to drop 2 zeros? 2 zeros is going to be very, very, very bold. Okay, I can't come out here and say that Pepe is going to do 100x. I don't think that Pepe is going to do 100x. I wouldn't be surprised to see Pepe do a 20x from here. I really wouldn't. I definitely feel a 10x is extremely possible for Pepe. And I want to remind you guys, I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been in this crypto market since 2016. I've played with meme coins, I've played with altcoins, I've played with Bitcoin, I've been playing with all the coins, I've been watching Bitcoin dominance. We've been in and out of this market a lot, both me and Black Sea, and just learned the little ins and outs and realized that Pepe is one of those ones that's kind of a shining outlier. Are you guys still into Pepe? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. And in terms of trading, I think it's a great coin for trading as well. If you want to check it out, you can sign up for Blowfin using the link down below. That's all I got. I want to give you guys a quick Pepe update. I think that this coin's going to explode later this year, but when? The answer, if you know it, and you can beat me to it in the comments down below, say it, but the answer is a Fed pivot, guys. We need the federal interest rate to be cut, and we need to see a pivot from the Fed. Once that happens, risk on assets can rally, and I think Pepe will be one of them. Tap the like, subscribe to the channel, DCA, HODL. Until next time, guys, peace, y'all.